Hi, this is Tutor Nick P. This is Verb Phrase 336. Verb phrase today is to break in, and we have 6 meanings and 6 uses. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot? Do it right now. Let's get right to it. First one means to interrupt. To interrupt someone or something. So here's our first example. I'm sorry to break in your meeting, but you have an important personal phone call. Yeah, so we see this in movies all the time. Somebody might break in into a meeting. Somebody might break in your conversation too. You're having a conversation, but they had to interrupt you to tell you something important or ask you something important. So we commonly use it for both of those. Number 2, to train or teach someone to perform a new job. All right, here's the example. They gave me the responsibility of breaking in the new hires, people that have recently been hired at this company. I am responsible for training them, so you have to break them in. All right, number 3 here, to train or domesticate an animal. Well, it's training again, but usually very different. Here's the example. They got some new wild horses, and that cowboy has to break them in. You've got to break in a horse. That's not like breaking in a person at a job. This is much tougher. You have to get them so they stop acting so wild and out of control. You have to break them in that way so that people can ride them and they don't try to throw a person off of them. In that sense, you break in a horse. All right, number 4, to force entry into something such as a building or home. All right, that burglar broke in his home. Yeah, we can say that. The police had an arrest warrant and had to break in because nobody would answer the door. So maybe they tried to contact. If somebody was in there, maybe they're just trying to hide in their house. I don't know, maybe they're just hoping the police might go away. Nah, not likely. Okay, so number 5 here. To use an object or item until it feels more comfortable or more usable. All right, here's our example. I only wore these new shoes for 1 hour yesterday because I am still breaking them in. Yeah, we use this a lot with shoes or any type of footwear that you get. Sometimes it's not as comfortable for the first day. It takes a while for your foot, to make grooves inside the shoe so that it feels just right. You can break in other things, maybe in sports. Maybe somebody might break in a new tennis racket, or in baseball, a new glove. It might be a little stiff when you first buy it. You got to bend it and use it a lot to break it in. Or sometimes people might even put like some oil on it. Maybe it's even too dry. So you got to break it in. All right. And the last one here, to crush or break something to pieces. I had to break in that piggy bank. Unfortunately, it was not the type that had an opening, so I had to destroy it. Yeah, luckily I think nowadays they make most with the opening, a little, rubber thing on the bottom where you can get the coins out. But some of the, especially some of the older ones, there was none. I guess it was kind of forcing you to save, but then you had to destroy it in order to get the money out at some time. So some piggy banks might still be made like that. So in that sense, you have to break in it, literally break in it. You have to break it. You have to destroy it in order to get the money out. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.